ഞാൻ കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് വരുന്നു. ഞാൻ 30 വർഷത്തോളമായി ഞാൻ സായിബാബ ഡിവോട്ടിയാണ്. 30 വർഷത്തോളം സായിബാബയുടെ ഡിവോട്ടിയാണ്. കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്നാണ് വരുന്നത്. പിന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് മിറാക്കിൾസായിട്ട് പലതും സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ സായിബാബയുടെ ഇതുവരെ ഉണ്ടായുള്ള പാവങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള വലിയ വലിയ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് ഇതുവരെ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. എസ് എ ഡിവോട്ടി എന്ന നിലയിൽ സായിബാബ ഇന്ന് ഈ തെലുങ്ക് ജനതയ്ക്ക് നൽകിയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഗവൺമെൻറ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനെക്കാട്ടിലും വലിയ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് ഈ തെലുങ്ക് ഈ ആന്ധ്രാപ്രദേശത്തിന് സായിബാബ സ്വാമിജി നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്.
ഭഗവാൻ ஸ்ரீ சத்யசாய் பாபா தனது 60வது பிறந்த தினத்திலே கடவுள் எங்கே இருக்கிறார் என்று கேட்டால் புட்டபர்த்தியில் இருக்கிறார் என்று சொல்லுங்கள் என்று தன்னுடைய அவதார மகிமையை எடுத்து கூறினார். அன்றிலிருந்து இந்த புண்ணிய சேத்திரத்திற்கு அவருடைய ஒவ்வொரு பிறந்த தினத்திற்கும் வந்து அவருடைய ஆசிகளை பெற்று செல்கின்றேன். எம்பெருமான் பகவான் சத்யசாயிநாதனுடைய திருவருளால் எனது குழந்தைகள் நன்றாக படித்து நைஜீரியாவில் பணிபுரிகின்றான். பெரிய பையன், சின்ன பையன் அமெரிக்காவிலே பணிபுரிகின்றான். சின்ன பையன் துபாயிலிருந்து இங்கு பகவானிடம் வந்து 3 மாதம் தங்கியிருந்து ஹைதராபாத்தில் உள்ள ஒரு கம்ப்யூட்டர் கம்பெனி மூலமாக இன்று அவன் அமெரிக்காவிலே நியூயார்க் நகரிலே பணிபுரியும் வாய்ப்பை பெறுகின்றான். என்னுடைய வாழ்க்கையிலே எம்பெருமானுடைய திருவருளாலே பல அற்புதங்கள் நடந்திருக்கின்றன. ஒவ்வொரு நிகழ்வுகளிலும் பகவானுடைய பாத கமலங்களில் பணிந்து வணங்கி அவரை போற்றி பாடுகின்றேன். அவர் எனக்கு என்றும் துணையாக நிற்கின்றார், என் குழந்தைகளுக்கும் துணையாக நிற்கின்றார். భగవాన్ శ్రీ సత్యసాయి బాబా శరణం శరణం శరణం.
సాయిరామ్, నా పేరు సద్గుణాన్. మేము మల్కాజ్గిరి సాయిబాబా టెంపుల్లో ఉంటాము. అక్కడ నుండి రామకృష్ణ గారు పంపించాడు. ఈ అవకాశం దొరికేది మాకు చాలా సంతోషం. ఇది 2వ సారి నేను సేవకు రావడం నా అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
సాయిరామ్, ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ Vedic conference of the world. I am come to West Bengal and meet and Swami. Just I want to bless my Swami. I am old devotee of the Sai Samiti of West Bengal. Sairam.
Sairam, నేను వికారాబాద్ నుంచి వచ్చాను. ఒక 10 years బేబీ అప్పటి నుంచి స్వామి దగ్గరికి మేము వస్తున్నాము. స్వామి అవతార పురుషులు, స్వామి మానవాకారంలో వచ్చిన శ్రీమన్నారాయణులు, వారు చేసిన అనేక కార్యక్రమాలు, ఇంతవరకు ఎంతోమంది మహానుభావులు మహాపురుషులు ఈ ప్రపంచంలో జన్మించారు. కానీ వీరు చేసినన్ని కార్యక్రమాలు ఇంతవరకు ఎవరు చేయలేదంట. అనేక గ్రంథాలు చదివిన వాళ్ళు కూడా చెప్పారు స్వామి చేసినన్ని కార్యములు ఎవరు చేయలేదని. ప్రవచనాలేంటి, సేవాభావంతో మానవ జన్మ ధన్యం చేసుకోవాలనియు, మరియు ఎడ్యుకేషను, హాస్పిటలు, మళ్ళీ స్వామి ఫ్రీ వాటరు ఎన్నో చేశారు. స్వామి ఈ ప్రపంచంలో ఏ అవతార పురుషులు చేయనని చేశారు. ఇక ముందు ఎవరు చేయబోరు స్వామి చేసినన్ని కార్యక్రమాలు. స్వామి మానవ రూపంలో ఉన్న శ్రీమన్నారాయణులు.
Sharia Vakil, Vice President of the Western
In fact, one of my trustees is very warm. Oh, is it? So, Keki is our house trustee. And he was very close to Baba. In fact, Keki goes ahead that he is the only man who always make Baba laugh. Due to a very past relation of joy and happiness. Nimish Pandya. I had the organization in India. He was an ordinary person. Very nice to meet you. So, I'm very happy to receive you, Prasanthi. Thank you.
Shri Nimish Pandya, Dr. Mohan, member of the Central Trust behind the Veda conference, Dr. Kalyan Ray, also part of the Central Coordination Committee for this event, and Air Chief Marshal Suri, some of you have already met, who will be the chair of tomorrow's session. I also have some guests here who I would like to introduce. Brother Billy Fong, Brother Jagdishan from Malaysia, and Brother Subramaniam Gorti, who is our National Veda Coordinator, also has done a lot of work behind this. We have several lamas here who are attending to Rinpoche-ji and Karma-ji. We extend you a warm welcome, all of you. We have Shri Bhaveshwar Vastav-ji here, who runs the Religion World website and is a great supporter of the Sathya Sai mission. Shri Shailesh Nigam, who is from ANI, the press. So a very warm welcome to all of you. Now going over to our guests, before I do that, what you see behind are all very, very important people here. My brothers from various states who are members of the trust or who are state presidents of the Sathya Sai organization in respective states. A very warm welcome to all of them as well. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce of His Holiness's government in Dharamsala. Nakvi-ji, our very respected Acharya Lokesh Muni-ji, Brother Haji Salman Chishti from the Chishti Dargah from Ajmer, Father Jones from the Delhi Archdiocese, Brother Rao from the Baha'i organization in Bangalore. He will need no introduction after you hear him day after tomorrow. He's an eminent scholar in Quran and Bhagavad Gita. Maulana Abdul Rahman Mulaji, General Secretary of All India Imam Association, West Bengal. Shri Shariar Vakil, representing the Zoroastrian faith from he's the Vice President of the association and Shafiq Kazmiji, from the Imam from West Bengal. We also have Ezekiel Malikarji, who is the priest as well as the head of the Judaic synagogue in Delhi. He will also be joining us. We will also have Bharat Bhai and Kunal Bhai from the Akshardham temple. They're both trustees of the Akshardham temple who will also be joining us later tonight. And last but not the least, we have Shri Swami Shant Atmanandji from the Ramakrishna mission who will be arriving tomorrow morning. These are our esteemed guests who are arriving to take part in the Multi-Faith Symposia, which is scheduled for tomorrow morning. I hand over the mic to All India President.
Have acceded to our sincere request and have agreed to come to Prashant Nilayam. Welcome to Prashant Nilayam once again, the abode of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, as we call him and as we always called him. Dear brothers and sisters, I have a sister there also from Slovenia who is an expert and done a lot of work in the Vedic understanding and has experienced a lot of miracles, and I was very interested that she should be with us today. Welcome, sister. Welcome with us also. Well, why we would meet here today is a very interesting question. I think it is divine providence that all of us are here today in various ways. Because not only this country, but I think the entire mankind requires that all of us come together and show the path as we have all understood from our beliefs and our religion that we belong to. Bhagwan Baba was very, very keen all during his lifetime when he said that he had not come to establish any new religion, he had not come to establish any new faith, but his only persuasion, only intense desire was to tell mankind that whichever faith you follow, follow so sincerely that you are true and honest to your faith in every way. And when you are like that, all mankind will come to an area of beyond religion to a spiritual domain, where man will be the highest and the most important being on the entire earth. I remember he used to tell me as a young man, as a young lawyer, when I came to him many, many years ago, he would always say that we have created a very funny world for ourselves, where everything is more valuable than man. I mean, my watch is more valuable than me, my house is more valuable than me, my car is more valuable than me. In fact, even family relationships have broken down because money is more valuable than family relationships. He says we've created a lopsided world, and he says it is my intention that I reverse this whole thing and revalue man as the biggest and the most precious thing on the face of this earth. Whichever religion he may be belonging to, man is the most precious thing. In fact, he should say man is a reflection of divinity. Whether it was Islam when it said Noor-e Khuda ho tum, whether it is the Christianity when he said God and you are one, whether it is Hindu when he said Divyatma Swarup Dulara, all the religions have really focused on man being the supreme thing and with a very high goal in life. Qayamat ke din Khuda ko jawab dena hai. The day of judgment, answer the God. Moksha, when you are to face your God. Kahin bhi, very tall goals, very high ideals set for man, and man being valued. And that's what he says we've done. We've just reversed the whole situation nowadays, where we made the man most useless and everything's a... Imagine my house is more valuable because I stay in it, Baba used to explain. He says, my watch is more valuable because I am wearing it and therefore... But it's just the reverse. That should be changing, because the destiny of man is really divine, and whichever path he follows, he has to achieve the ultimate goal. And that is why man is born. This was in short the philosophy with which Swami used to really push people and say, be a good Hindu, be a good Muslim, be a good Parsi, be a good Buddhist. And Buddhism, Bhagavan used to quote so much out of Buddhism, and if you see Bhagavan's discourses, he has drawn so much from Buddhism as a part of this of the message that he gives. I have a special mention to make of Brother Jagdishan, who's sitting there. He's my colleague. He is the single-handed man. He is a dato from Malaysia, as sort of ordained by the government of Malaysia. And to him goes the credit that today the entire government of Malaysia, which is a multi-faith country, has great regards for Brother Jagdishan for bringing all religions together. Beautiful country like Malaysia, which has so many faiths surviving on that. And I'm very, very happy to have him here today. For Maulana Sahab, मैं क्या कहूँ कि हमारी तो उनके साथ एक इतनी प्यार की दोस्ती बन गई है कि मैंने जब एक तस्वीर देखी थी कि आप वहाँ बैठकर बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे थे, वो तस्वीर जब मैंने देखी तो मेरे तो रोंगटे खड़े हो गए कि ये अद्भुत बात है कि मौलाना जी खुद जाके बच्चों के साथ बैठे हुए हैं और उनको पढ़ा रहे हैं, और जो ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़ की जो बात कर रहे थे, आई थिंक इट वाज अ ग्रेट बिगिनिंग. और आगे चल के शायद खुदा की रहमत यही है कि हमारे बच्चे आगे चल के वो जो मानवीय मूल्य है वो लेकर आगे बढ़ेंगे और हमारी जो
जो दास्तान है उसको खूबसूरत बनाएंगे, ऐसी एक आशा है और सच मायने में ऐसा कुछ होगा, ऐसा मेरा दस्तूर है। जहाँ तक अजमेर का सवाल है, हमारा बहुत पुराना रिश्ता है। हमारी सत्य साई सेवा संगठन अजमेर के दरगाह से बहुत करीबी से जुड़ी हुई है और मैं बड़ा जब भी जाता हूँ बड़ी सुकून से जाता हूँ और अच्छी अच्छी बातें सीख कर आता हूँ, मुझे वो भी दें। As far as the Baha'i faith is concerned, yes, Delhi in my organization and Jatinder is very, very, and as a child, as a young boy, coming to the Baha'i temple and the peace was really an amazing experience that we've all had. As Father Felix is concerned, I've studied in Don Bosco's in Mumbai, and the only memory, the strongest memory that I have today is my church and the organ that I heard. That peace which I still cherish today, despite being a Hindu, is still a very cherished thing, and that's what Christianity has given to us, the peace, the solace that man must come to. It's an amazing story. As far as Lokesh Muni is concerned, I must share with you, sir, that I'm a lawyer, and in my firm, we have 3 Jain juniors of mine who are such an inspiration to me, and one of them goes to the ashram of Rakesh Muniji, and he brings me a lot of faith from there. And I've had the privilege of meeting Rakesh ji once a way because as the head of my organization, I had an occasion to say hello to him. That was a great thing. And to all my Buddhist brothers, very happy to receive him to Shantinism. And as I told you, if you go through Brother Jagdish, will draw my attention, so many discourses, Swami used to quote Buddhism in a way, especially on the dimension of unity. Sangham Sharanam Gacchami was something so dear to Swami that unless the whole body comes together, it is not going to work. And in fact, the foundation of the Sathya Sai organization based upon Bhagwan's message is so clearly laid on this understanding that man is divine. In fact, Baba used to say that all paths, religions are the path, but ultimately let us have one religion, religion of love, which is common to all religions. One God which is omnipresent. The singularity, the omnipresence of a singular God was always professed by Bhagwan, and Bhagwan was always clear that the divinity is one, which is inherent. So I think these are the principles which have come. But the question that we all had, brothers and sisters, and I was I've been discussing this with Brother Jagdish in many years, that what is the best way to bring all our people together on a common understanding? And we realized that the platform of service to mankind is service to God, is what Bhagwan used to say. And I think that platform of service is really a very strong binding for all of us as we understand. And the two principal messages of Bhagwan, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never, I think the foundation of the Sathya Sai organization and entire organization, all the people who associate with themselves are there. And we are open. We are, people believe that we are a Hindu religion, but we are not. We are an open platform of service based upon spirituality. And that's what the whole dimension is in a nutshell. And what we are trying to achieve in the next 2 days, very clearly, we want to draw on your experience. I know time is short and we've called you, but I tell you, when we are there in the divine presence of the His Holiness who's no more, but right there, it's an amazing place which you'll see tomorrow morning. And I think your inspiration, your guidance is something that we want to compile together and then reach out to society in a collective way, that there is another great future ahead of us where we can all come together and lead life and lead mankind in an amazing manner. हनीफ साहब की तो मैं जैसे कह रहा था, मैंने इतनी आपकी वीडियोस मैंने देख ली है और जितनी बार देखता हूँ मुझे लगता है कि हम सब क्यों बहस भी कर रहे हैं मेरे समझ में नहीं आ रहा। इतने हम एक ही है हर जगह में, इंसानियत कितनी एक इतना है, तो बहस की कहाँ गुंजाइश ये मुझे समझ नहीं आई। तब मैंने देखा कि नहीं, हनीफ साहब से एक बार दुआ सलाम तो करनी है मुझे, और ये मौका लग गया। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपको मिलने का भी। आई थिंक दिस इज इन अ नटशेल। आई वांट टू इंट्रोड्यूस ब्रदर वेद नारायण। ये बचपन से बाबा के साथ पढ़े हुए हैं। Right from his childhood, he has been studying with Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, and मैं उनके केरला के गांव में भी जाके आया हूँ, छोटी छोटी तस्वीरें उनका देखकर आया हूँ, और उन्होंने अपनी पूरी जिंदगी वेदों के उच्चारण में उन्होंने गुजार दी है। और आज करीबन पूरे हिंदुस्तान में जितने भी हमारी संस्थाएं हैं, उनमें जहाँ वेदों का उच्चारण का सवाल आता है, he is the benchmark, he is the person whom we follow very strictly. And we see that this is what we really do in many, many ways, and that is the situation. So the 2-day conference really is to bring out, and I have a lot of Vedic scholars coming from different parts of the world, to bring out the relevance of Vedas in day-to-day life. Nothing to do with religion, nothing to do with things. In fact, we are very clear that we are not on the ritualistic path of the Vedic understanding at all. We are purely on the sound of the Vedas, which is really a scientific understanding that is to be understood as far as Veda is concerned. I'm sure what I'm saying is endorsed by Brother Vednaran in many ways. I have Brother Ramani. He is like the godfather, like the rishi in the darbar of the kings. He's like the rishi who guides everybody correctly if everybody goes wrong. And he is the person whom I take there. I have a lot of things. I want to introduce you to my state presidents from various states. I want to introduce Brother Mukundan. He heads the entire state of Kerala. And the love and affection I've seen between the communities in Kerala is an amazing saga which this gentleman sort of continues with a lot of pouring, a lot of affection. Then I have Dr. Ramana Roy. He leads my entire medical mission in the country of India. He is the man who ensures that all medical seva happens very nicely. Then I have Mr. Gautam Ghosh. He's from Bengal. He heads my Sathya Sai trust in Bengal. He takes care of that situation. Mr. Patnaik is the trustee of the Orissa Trust, a very senior man from the Paradip port. He's a very senior person and he's been devoted to Bhagwan for a long time. And we have my state president of West Bengal, Govindo Sujit Lahiri. He's my state president of West Bengal. Then I have, Sikkim. I have my Sikkimese state president, Ratan Pradhan, who heads the state of Sikkim. Then I have, he heads the state of Manipur. Manipur is my vice state president of Manipur. Kapoor Sahab heads from Punjab. He is the power, the oldest devotee, one of the oldest devotees of Bhagwan Baba. He's been coming here for ages and ages, and Kapoor Sahab is our strong support. We have Ravish Khanna. He heads the Uttaranchal and Uttar Pradesh Trust, and he has created a lovely ghat on Rishikesh this time, where we have so many people from so many faiths coming, and it's a unique multi-faith ghat for the first time in Rishikesh. Normally Rishikesh is associated with Hinduism, but here we have a multi-faith ghat on the Ganges, which is being created by him. This is, he heads the state of Bihar and Jharkhand, Mr. Anilji, and he's the trustee of the Bihar and Jharkhand Trust. We have Dilip Datta, he heads the state of Assam, and the Assam he's the trust convener of Assam. So we have, in every state we have an organizational head who's the state president and the head of the trust, because Baba was very clear that nobody should touch money. Money should go to the proper trust, fully accounted to the last pi. Therefore we have one trust convener and one state president which happens. This is Mr. Rao, he heads the state of Orissa. And I tell you, Maulana Sahab, Orissa में हमारे जितने यूथ हैं, वो जितनी मस्जिदें हैं उड़ीसा में, इन सब के जो इंचार्जेस हैं, जो आपके जो इंचार्ज होते हैं मंदिर के, इनका इतना गहरा संबंध है कि हर मौके पे, हर त्यौहार पे चढ़ जाते हैं और मस्जिदों की जो खातिरदारी करनी, जो देखरेख करनी चाहिए, सब ये बच्चे करते हैं इनके हाथ से, बहुत अच्छे करते हैं। ही हेड्स द स्टेट ऑफ राजस्थान, इज डॉक्टर मनोज बत्रा, और इनके जरिए हम अजमेर काफ़ी जगह आ जाते हैं, और जहाँ साहब का मैं जिक्र कर रहा था उनसे कि अजमेर से। ही इज सुंदर स्वामीनाथन, ही हेड्स द एंटायर IT ऑफ इंडिया। ही इज बीन वर्किंग विद AT&T, अमेरिका की सबसे बड़ी कंपनी के, बहुत ही, आज भी हमको कश्मीर ले गए थे, तो कश्मीर ले गया तो गलती से US सिक्योरिटी एजेंसी की कॉल आने लगे, वाई आर यू इन कश्मीर, यू शुड बी आउट as a part of AT&T, so he was that important. He just retired and joined the AT group. He heads the entire disaster management team in India. और जो सत्य साई सेवा संगठन की जो डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट टीम है, उसकी जो काम है वो देखकर काफ़ी गवर्नमेंट्स और पुलिस और आर्मी सब इनके पीछे पड़े रहते हैं अमित दुबे के साथ कि भाई डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट की ट्रेनिंग हमसे आप कराएं। दैट इज डायमेंशन। ये चरजी बाबू लुक्स उम्र के जितने हैं उससे ज़्यादा बहुत यंग है और पूरे झारखंड में बहुत ही मेहनत करके बहुत उम्दा काम करते हैं, उनको हम वी आर वेरी प्राउड ऑफ हिम। दिस इज विवेक हेड्स द ट्रस्ट ऑफ राजस्थान। ऐसा कहा जाता है कि राजस्थान में बहुत पैसा है, सब इन्हीं के हाथ में लगा रहता है। मंदर सिंह, he heads my Punjab, he's the vice president of Punjab, a very strong Sardar who has tremendous love for mankind and does a great job. That is Mr. Puri, he also is a part of the Punjab Trust. सब पंजाबियों के हाथ में भी बहुत बरकत है तो रहते हैं साथ में। Yes, He is the ex-Director General of Police from Orissa, Parsuram Sahu, and मैं वकील हूँ और पुलिस है, हमेशा कहता है कि मुझे रिमांड से छोड़ता ही नहीं है. He never allows me out of remand in that sense. मिस्टर के.एम. राव अपने ज़माने के रणजी के बहुत बड़े प्लेयर रहे हैं क्रिकेट के, और आज पूरे हिंदुस्तान में इन थ्रू आउट द कंट्री ही लुक्स आफ्टर द वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग सेंटर्स. वी हैव many vocational training centers all over the country, and he is in charge of the whole situation. Mr. Satpute is the Vice President of Maharashtra. विदर्भ के अंदर बहुत ही उम्दा गांव में जाके काम करते हैं. ही इज प्रभाकरन, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ केरला, एंड बाल विकास का स्टूडेंट है. मौलाना साहब बचपन से बाल विकास में गया और आज वाइस प्रेसिडेंट पूरा केरला का काम वो भी संभालता है. आई थिंक वी हैव दैट. चलम, ये एक इंसान को कभी भी स्टेज पे लाना मेरे लिए बड़ा मुश्किल रहा है. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू ब्रिंग हिम ऑन द स्टेज, बट ही इज द पावर. उसको आप if you tell him that you organize something for 10 lakhs of people, he will smile and tell you, sir, tomorrow morning. That's the kind of capacity and what we have in fact. We have Gopi. He is the head of one of our Sathya Sai schools in Hyderabad, and a great support. He's a national support team. इसको गाना भी कह दो, ड्रामा भी कह दो, सिंपोजियम कुछ भी कहो, सब कुछ कर लेता है. I think we have Vasu. Vasu is the head of my Prasanthi Seva. प्रशांति सेवा एक ऐसी बात है कि बाबा का जो आश्रम है और जो हॉस्पिटल्स हैं, these hospitals and ashram is being looked after by devotees all over India on a rotation basis of 1,500 people coming every week from different parts of the country to look after this ashram and look after the 2 super specialty hospitals where we'll be going there tomorrow. And my right hand man Mukesh, yes, आइए, and that Brijesh from behind. मुकेश, ये हमेशा उसको मजाक, I tell him in jest, and tomorrow morning you're going to hear a song on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. He is the lyricist of that whole song, and he's going to be the great guy. And we have the young man here. He is the powerhouse in Bihar. Okay, he looks after all he's short in stature, but looks after all the tall Biharis in very good manner. Okay, that's what he does. And yes, Falguni is the Vice President of Manipur. And if you go to Manipur, you'll be surprised. 3 centers, as we call service centers in Manipur, in an area where it is so difficult to, he has been successful in getting 3 huge service centers created in Manipur, in Imphal. And I think we're going to inaugurate one very soon from there. ये इंसान को मिनिस्ट्री में होना चाहिए था दिल्ली में. He should have been in the Delhi ministry. He's a marketing guy, but a great guy. Ashwin. He's a young man, he's been with us from his childhood and he's been doing a great job. I think he's been escorting some of you today, and that's what he's changed his avatar with the beard today. It looks very nice. Anyway, that's what. Nice. Yeah. Huh? Atul Bhave from Delhi. He's been handling all the ticketing and all that for us, and he's been ensuring that you fly in time, reach in time, and do everything. That will come. Anybody else left out? My team? Good? Master of ceremonies for tomorrow. Jatinder. No, Jatinder we introduced. He's a young man who's going to be the master of ceremonies tomorrow for the next 2 days. He's going to take care to ensure that he introduces all of us correctly and doesn't make mistake. And he's a doctor. Yes, he's a medical doctor practicing. And before I come to Air Chief Marshal, I have Jatinder. We are both lawyers, and that is a bad introduction, okay? It's not good to be introduced as 2 lawyers, because Swami used to always say that in today's world, if there is misery, only the lawyers of this country are responsible for it, and therefore I think it's very difficult. We are a bad shape, okay? And finally, Dr. Mohan, he is a member of the Central Trust. He is a Padma Shri awarded, the greatest citation by the Government of India. And in the world of diabetes, throughout the world, in the whole world of diabetes problem, Dr. Mohan is like a star, okay? Everyone quotes him and everyone takes care of him as far as the disease of diabetes is concerned. But despite this phenomenal power that he has, he comes with me in the smallest of jobs. He is always with me in the smallest of work and never lets me feel that I am working on the field with a Padma Shri or a man who has such caliber. He's just recently written a book which is going to be released, and it's an amazing book, and I'm sure I'm going to give one copy to everybody. And it's an amazing reading to do as to how divinity plays a role in professional life. And I think that's his contribution to society in many, many ways. And sister, she's had an amazing thing. She has miraculously experience things by the sounds of the Vedic recitation. And I think that's what she's going to share with us, sister, in Slovenia. She lives in Slovenia, but she lives in Puttaparthi also, and both ways she ensures that she's that. Welcome, sister. And finally, he is the star, the pride of India, Air Chief Marshal Suri. He's like a father figure to all of us. And to him goes the credit of conducting so many multi-faith seminars all over. He's had great personal experience with Bhagwan Baba, and Bhagwan Baba, his first interaction early, he was that Bhagwan called him as a chief guest in a function. And I think that's the kind of stature Suri holds, Chief Marshal Suri holds, and I think that's going to be a great event. And the spirit behind the whole philosophical and giving me strength to organize this is my brother Kalyan Ray. Kalyanda has been with the United Nations for so many years, and despite the stature that he holds in the world, his understanding of Swami's philosophy as far as the amelioration of man is concerned is really amazing. And I am deeply privileged to have a colleague like Kalyanda with me in the Sai organization, and I look forward to much more work. And finally, to tell all you gentlemen that at the end of the 2 days, whatever you have guided us and whatever you have shared with us, we, with your permission, would like to document that so that we can share it with the whole world. And this is completely free. We are not going to be charging anything for this, because in the world of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, there is no money counter, there is no cashier. Money doesn't feature in any of the transactions of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, and therefore our only goal is that learning from your experience, sharing with you what you know, we create a path for mankind to follow, which will bring all of us together. I think with these few words, I'll let you eat, because the worst thing anybody can do is to give a mic to a lawyer, because it's very difficult to take the mic off from them. Isn't it? So I think I'll self-impose myself on this restriction. I'll stop, and I will once again welcome you, finally, all of you.
I think we missed introducing our All India President. By profession, is a constitutional attorney, and he heads a company called Pandya and Juris in Mumbai, and is a very well-known attorney in Mumbai, and also an international attorney. That's our leader of the Sathya Sai organization, Mr. Nimish Pandya. I would like to just share with you a few guiding points for tomorrow's program before we move forward. We will be leaving our place of residence, whether it's N4 or the Shanti Bhavan or the N9, by around 7:25 tomorrow in the morning. So I would request that all of you are up and ready by 7:25. We have our international chairman coming here, Dr. Reddy. Please welcome, sir. So please come in, sir.
Organization in India, Dr. The whole international organization in more than 140 countries. Dr. Narendranath Reddy, all our guests from the tomorrow session. Please come. Please, sir.
We would be leaving our place of residence around 7:25 in the morning. There were some questions about the attire of what would we have to wear. We leave the choice to you. We would come. We would welcome whatever you're comfortable to wear and come there. There's no hard and fast rule, because you're all multi-faith leaders, and we would be very happy to see you in your own dress, whichever dress you would like to wear. The program starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. We will have a short chanting of Vedam. At 8:10, we will have the release of the theme song. We have a rendering of a song by the students of the Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. The Sathya Sai Institute is a deemed university which is NAC accredited plus in India, and the students will be rendering one musical song on the theme Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we are all one family. Followed by this, we will have a rally. Representatives from more than 20 states in India and 42 countries from different parts of the world will be walking into the Sai Kulwant Hall. The auditorium that where we're going to hold the program tomorrow is called the Sai Kulwant Hall. It's an enormous hall which could seat more than 12,000 to 13,000 people. It's a huge hall. So we will be going there by 7:25. The program starts with the song and the rally. After that, we have the Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the twin states of AP and Telangana, the chief guest of tomorrow's function, arriving at 8:45. And then we'll have our All India President giving the welcome note. And soon we'll have a very quick overview by Brother Gaurathi Subramaniam, the National Coordinator of Vedas, followed by the a small talk, a short talk by V. Mohan on the importance of Vedas in daily life. Followed by this talk, we will have the Honorable Governor giving his inaugural address. This is going to be the morning session. After the inaugural address, we have close to about more than 12,000 chanters, devotees from across the countries, across the world, 42 countries, 20 states. About 12,000 chanters will be chanting Rudram tomorrow. A mass chanting will be happening. Followed by that, we'll have a Sarvadharma song, the song which praises about all the religions of the world. Will culminate with Sarvadharma bhajans and Harati in the morning session. In the afternoon session, we will assemble sharp in the auditorium again by 3:30. You have our volunteers in scarves in the places where you are residing. Any help that you need, please do reach out to us. We will ensure that you're made very, very comfortable during your stay. In the afternoon, we will leave at 3:30. We will be there by 4 o'clock into the hall. And 4 o'clock, we'll have the evening session. We'll have a short Vedam recitation. And 4:10, we have 9 different faiths assembled here in this 2-day program. And we would request, we have identified the religious leaders of each of the faith, and we would like you to come onto the podium and recite any hymn or any song or any prayer for the global peace and harmony for 2 minutes in front of the gathering. So we all the leaders, I think Gaurti Subramaniam will actually reach out to you personally, and we will tell you who are the people who would be going up and reciting the prayer or chanting the prayer in your own language or in your own hymns. Soon after that, we have a multi-faith symposium, which will be a symposium for about 1 hour 30 minutes. There are 2 questions or 2 aspects that we would like to basically discuss. One is the love all and serve all concept. Yeah, 3 aspects to be frank. Then help ever, hurt never. These are the fundamental teachings of being together as one family. And we will have all the speakers on a symposium mode sitting there facing the audience right in front of the Mahasanidhi of Swami. And then we will continue this for about 1.5 hours. We will culminate with bhajans, and the program in the evening ends. And this is the program, please. And if you need any kind of information, please do reach out to us. Thank you very much. Jai Sai Ram.
I don't think there's very much I can add to what has already been said by our All India President about the focus of our meetings in the next 2 days. All that I would like to share is by having met each one of you, some of you I have known earlier, and looking at you, I feel very, very humble. And all I can say is that my prayers to Sai Baba, that with the heartfelt gratitude to him that he's given me this opportunity to be able to interact with people of your eminence, and knowing you as erudite in your own professions, I think it's a great privilege for me. And thank you very much, Mr. Nimish Pandey.
I think, Air Chief Marshal, today I feel as if we are flying at 40,000 feet up in the air, and there is no distinction. We are all together in one aircraft, and we all have to reach one goal without any hesitation. And you are leading as a pilot, so we have to see that we all land statically. Thank you very much. Okay. Jara, you want to say something? Tomorrow? On the stage. Okay, good. Thank you. Dr. Reddy is a very leading surgeon in Los Angeles. And despite his eminence in the whole field of medicine as far as the United States is concerned, he is a very simple man and a great ardent devotee of the message of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And for him, the message which he has given of Baba, that man should have unity of thought, word and deed, and that is the hallmark of character, is something which is very dear to Dr. Reddy, and he presses that thing all the time. That's what's happening. So if you have any questions, I can answer now. थक गए होंगे सब लोग. I think सुकून से अब सो जाना चाहिए, वही सही बात. सुबह जल्दी भी उठना है. I think all of us have to get up very early, right? The day after tomorrow program is a long one. I'll share with you. We are giving you the program sheets just now in your rooms. So you'll have both the days program very clearly. I would say it's one of the world's biggest magics and miracles. It is a Sathya Sai super specialty hospital, which has no counter for cashier, and the best treatment is given. If you see it, you'll be very happy, I'm sure. And we are also going to take you to a museum which is very close by, which has the entire life and message of what Baba has given. Probably it will give you a better idea as to what the persona of Baba was. If we have time, we'll take you to the village also where he was born, but I don't know. We'll see how much time there is. And the other interesting thing is that tomorrow we have day after tomorrow we have the Vice President of India coming to inaugurate the archives of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. That means all his writings, all his pictures, all his films are now archived. 22nd, sorry, on 22nd. So there is a huge modern archive with the latest scientific technology to preserve everything that Baba has said and written and done for generations to come in a very super technical scientific environment which is being kept there. And based upon that archive, we are launching the Sathya Sai Center for Learning, where we're going to invite scholars from all over the world to come and do research and see that if whatever Baba has said is relevant to the world or not, or whether relevant to the path that we want to come. So that's the second event which is happening in the next day. So tomorrow the governor is joining us, that on 22nd the Vice President is coming to put a Shakti.
She's a specialist on Vedas. She's done a lot of research, and we're very happy that you're here. We also have with us the chairman of the Sathya Sai organization from Greece, Mr. George Babildis, who is also the chairman of the Institute of Sathya Sai Education, Greece. Welcome to you. If you have any questions that you would like to ask us regarding tomorrow's program,